Good afternoon. It is August 1st, 2025, and it's Friday. We are in the weekend. The market is closed, and the settlement is 6263.70 and three quarters. Okay, so after 6 o'clock, this was the high, and this, we could call this the close, essentially. Um, Previous close off of this is probably something slightly different, but that settlement, that's the day's high. Yeah, essentially this candle, right? Overnight, I was looking to see what buying off of this was. After a certain amount of time, I broke even, and then overnight, they essentially flushed. Now, I woke up and looked at the chart here, and I became very concerned and very much looking for something lower here. The main thing I was looking at is something that I may have called out again at some point, but 6241 was something that I would have wanted to see today. And essentially, I did get it to a tick. Um, yeah, this is essentially just them, buying up all here, and then after Unk taking everything out. Is this the position? Is this the real position to keep holding cash? So if you bought here, you're holding a pretty big bag in terms of risk. So you're gonna have to see if this or this will by next week turn into this, so that way that turns into profit, like actual profit. Let's go down to the 5 minute. I took one blind here to see if it was a slam, but they came back up, and then after a certain bit of time, I decided, okay, this is liquidity to me. They took up here, and let me see if I can turn it on. Yeah, so I put a limit order, sell limit order here, and wanted to aim down here, and then yep, they essentially did it. Very good stuff. Let's look at this on the 1 minute. So see this balance price range? This is all lunch, right? So 11:45 is here. Set your limit order here, and just hope that they don't go past essentially here, and that's your risk point, right? From there to there is it's a lot of ticks. It's 80, but it is not 40. It is not 40. So here's 12:30. 12:30 they come lower here, take out this high again, and keep going. 12:45 is here, and right at 12:45, I think this is, I can't remember exactly which screenshot it was. Let me check. Because I had called that spot out as balanced. That's at 10:45. Yeah, so that screenshot that I had sent in our chat was at 12:45. But essentially, right at 12:45 here, they created a balanced price range, and this is where I took the screenshot. The screenshot I was just looking at that level that I had just drawn. Let me go back. Yep, right at 12:50. You cleared here, rebound, creates a balanced price range here, shifts here, sell this, and they keep on going. So that's what this is. I sold this, and this position set up here is what kept me in for the day. And then they chop around until finally hitting the terminus before absolutely going back up. So right now, if you had bought cash here, this is an unbelievably good position. It's just a matter of is this a top or not? We just need to know. This is why I keep saying that this is cash. This is not options. This is not futures. This is buying SPY and knowing what is going on the futures contract intraday. So yeah, they bought it afterwards, and this is what I saw once market closed before the recording started. I'm finally at the computer. We have added weekly volume. Hey man, this is a great position for cash, but this is giving top price action. That's what that's giving. So yes, I'm saying buy cash here, but it's cash and something that you should hold. In terms of cutting cash, if this really is a bear market that's starting right now, I would cut once contract open is tagged. Even that, I wouldn't even say that we should cut there, because let's do a little retail stuff here, right? This is a good bounce in theory. That's a good bounce from this contract open. This is tough. Yes, I would still buy this, but I would cut early. I would personally cut early here, but I would definitely cut here, maybe. But that's a tough thing. That's a tough thing to look at, especially if you're buying cash. In terms of the month, let's look at the monthly price action, monthly volume. Okay, so look, SPY does have added volume. SPY does have added volume on the monthly, so that is something to look out for. The actual index has added volume on the monthly. The Awanda contract doesn't yet, so that's something. And the ES also doesn't yet. Hey, it's a good cash position. That weekly candle has officially closed below all-time highs, and that's something as a bull I did not want to see. Oof. It's a great buying position, but is it a buying position? That's pretty much what's going through my head right now. I see this fair value gap here, right? Let's see what this fair value gap looks like on the daily. So the daily, yeah, this week's this low right here is something that I would like to actually focus on. And obviously, I think I already have that marked out. I wouldn't be surprised if I already have that marked out. I see it marked out, but I just want to erase everything here. Yep. 6224 is the next level that I would like to see something happen on. I think this Friday low is of less concern now. So it's this week low, and if we crash all the way down to the contract open, I cannot say for sure. Either way, we would just have to see what the Sunday open is. So right now, the main story right now going into the weekend is Sunday open. Usually, we don't really want Sunday open to do anything other than stay around the range of this, but they can easily gap lower here and then give all of this up. So from this low down to the contract open is 3%. It is 3%. So they very much could gap all the way lower, but I just don't see anything externally in the macro to justify that really happening. I just don't see it. So that's why I'm still right now I'm like 60-40 bullish. But I just need to see what happens at this week low now. So yeah, crypto, Bitcoin, real quick. Have we gotten that low? We have gotten that low. We have officially gotten this low. We've gotten half of this fair value gap here. And we will watch this over the weekend and see what they do and see if they want to go back under these previous all-time highs. Tough calls. We will see. We will see. Y'all have a blessed day.